what if everything that could have went wrong did go wrong? Why would you still trust God in those moments? I'll tell you, I struggle to trust God in those moments when things go wrong. Not even that, I'll take it this far as to say I avoid situations where I know things can go wrong because I don't even want to face that. I don't even want to face the idea that everything could, oh, this could go wrong, that could go wrong. I completely avoid situations like that until I go into my head, I calculate every possible scenario until I get to the place where I know exactly how to make sure this situation is gonna work out no matter what, guaranteed. That's how I've been living my my life, pretty much my whole life. So the reason why I say how to trust God when everything goes wrong is because this is the first time I did something. And I was like, look, I'm going to make this decision and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to take a leap of faith, right? And I did it. And everything that could have went wrong, bro. Everything that possibly could have went wrong. And I guess my biggest fear of what I thought was gonna happen actually happened. And what happened was I experienced what's called a shame attack, where I'm like, oh, see, this is why you're not supposed to do stuff like that. See, you're stupid. I told you not to do that. Like I told you this was gonna go wrong. You're dumb. Like you're irresponsible. You can't handle this kind of stuff. Like what's wrong with you? These are the type of things that I started to say to myself, or some automatic thoughts that came to my mind as I was dealing with, you know, the result of my actions. I went out, I took a leap of faith on something. I'm like, I was super excited. This is gonna go so well. I did it. It didn't go well. Actually, everything that could have went wrong, and I felt so stupid and ashamed of myself. And I realized this is what God wanted me to experience. Because what I did in that moment is something that I never did my whole life up to this point. Was I went to God, I laid on my face, and I came to him like a child. And I said, God, these are the thoughts I'm thinking. This is what I'm feeling about myself, and it doesn't feel good. I need you. And I just went to him like a child, and he's my father. And I confessed and confessed and confessed and asked for help and just told him what was happening. And he listened and he listened. And then when I finally got it all out, then he gave me comfort. And then he taught me the lesson. And that's when I realized actually it was better that I went through that than if I didn't. Because then I'd still be scared of shame attacks. Then I would stop myself from doing the things that I want to do in this world, talking to the people and having the relationships I want to have, because I'm afraid of a shame attack deep down. I didn't even know this. This came to the surface, right? So it's actually not bad if everything goes wrong, because guess what? Everything went wrong. And now I'm fine. And not only that, but I learned this crazy powerful lesson from God. And now not only that, but I get to share this lesson so that I can put words to something you might have experienced or might experience again in the future, or might experience for the first time in the future. That's the beautiful thing it is. So I'm glad that everything that could have went wrong went wrong. That's the word that I got from the Lord today. Have you ever experienced that? Like you just do something and it's really not even that big a deal. Or maybe it is a big deal. Honestly, this was a big deal. But then you experience these thoughts. I realize that's not even normal. Like you're not supposed to have that. That comes from having somebody in your life who's putting these shame thoughts in your head. Do you experience that? Do you experience shame attacks? If so, how do you deal with them? Do you completely avoid situations where that could happen? Or do you have a process? That's my new process now, going to God. All right, let me know in the comments. With that being said, spiritual guidance is back open. I'm so happy to be back. You know, I had to take a break for February, but spiritual guidance is back open. And there's more resources in the description and a pinned comment. I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Peace.